Find the derivative of f of x equals 4 over x squared times 2 over x cubed, then evaluate f prime of 2. F of x here is made up of the product of two functions, 4 over x squared times 2 over x cubed. One option is to use the product rule, but if you can physically take the product, it's usually quicker and the product rule can overcomplicate it. We can take the product here since we have the product of two fractions. We can multiply the numerators together, 4 times 2, which is an 8, and we can multiply the denominators together, x squared times x cubed will be x raised to the, add the exponents, 2 plus 3, x to the 5. At this point we have just a single function. It is a quotient. It has a division 8 over x to the 5, but because one of the positions is a constant, there is no need to do the quotient rule. We can just rewrite this by moving the x to the 5 to the other position, the numerator, and call it x to the negative 5. That's all equivalent to the original f of x. And from here, the derivative will be just a power rule. F prime of x will equal, bring down the negative 5 and multiply it with the 8. 8 times negative 5 is negative 40. X raised to the, subtract 1 from negative 5, and that'll give us negative 6. Since it's a negative exponent, we can rewrite it by moving it to the other position. It's in the numerator. Let's move it to the denominator and call it a positive 6. So negative 40 over x to the positive 6. And there's our derivative. The other thing we need to do is evaluate f prime of 2. F prime of 2 needs to plug a 2 in for all the x's. So we will have negative 40 over 2 to the 6. To the 6 is a lot of 2's multiplying each other, but since it's an even number, you can break it in half and say 2 cubed times another 2 cubed. You can always break into pieces. The exponents just need to be able to add to the original. And 3 plus 3 is 6. 2 cubed might be a little bit easier to think about. 2 times 2 times 2, which will give us an 8. So we have negative 40 over 8 times 8. Now instead of multiplying those 8's, if you look at the numerator, that's divisible by 8. So one of those 8's can cancel down. They're multiplying each other, so you only cancel one of them. But 8 divides into 40 5 times. So we can cancel the 8, pick one of them with the 40 to give us a 5, and I end up with negative 5 over 8.